What's going on, guys? Spectrum Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you tips and tricks for Domination on Combine. This is the start of a series where I'll do different tips and tricks for different game modes on different maps. The first tip is to, if you spawn on C flag, wall run over to here to try to get over to A. This will give you the advantage over your opponents to, if they are still capturing A, you can easily pick them off, or if your teammates were to kill them, then you can just wait right here and pick them off then. You have to be careful with this tactic though, because you can be easily overwhelmed by enemies as they spawn here, they come through this door, or this pathway over here. The second trick is to wait over here on C flag for enemies that are coming through this door. You can use this truck as cover for enemies that are coming through this way, and enemies tend to come through this door because they want to either avoid the chaos of B flag, or they just want to get around to go over to C. If you were to spawn on the opposite side of the map at A flag, you can easily run through here and go through this passageway over here. Enemies will normally be waiting for you for at least a couple of seconds. They'll be there, and then you can easily pick them off then. If there are none there, or if you easily pick them off, you can go wall run on this and then jump just to make sure if any are coming in the door, you have the upper advantage on them. And then you could run through here, and then there will normally be some enemies on C flag, or they'll just be in around this general area. If you happen to be sniping and you spawn on C flag, you can avoid the chaos of going up here to B flag, where we all know where you poke your head out here and there's always enemies waiting for you right there. You can avoid this by going, after you spawn, to the right and walking over to here, or running over to here, or sliding over this, and then looking up here, and there will tend to be enemies right there where you can easily blink off. If they're proning, you can quickly run up, jump, and then they'll be right there. But you have to be careful because there may be enemies wall running over to you right here and get you from behind. You have to watch this passageway over here and even this passageway over here. If you're looking for a place to trick shot, you can come up here on this billboard-ish thing, and you jump up here, and then you can go on top of this, and then you could double tap, jump, and then you can peek through over this wall right here into that doorway. You'll sometimes see enemies there, and you can easily pick off a shot and maybe hit a cool final kill kit. A tip for looking over B flag is if you come up here and you already have A captured, you can come up to this wall and you really don't have to worry about much coming behind you, because you may already have teammates going this way and they're not really going to get around that way if you already have teammates there. Then you can come right here and look over B, and you can normally see enemies coming through this doorway. You can see them coming from up here and wall running across there, and you can also sometimes see them on this side, which is the risky part of this. So if you're willing to take the risk of maybe getting shot from the side, then this is also a great spot to be. So another great beginning round trick is if you spawn on A, you can run over to here, run past this barrier over here, and then you can wall run onto this wall, jump onto this, jump onto this wall, and then get a boost, and then you can get enemies coming through that door. If there's no enemies there, you can run through way right here, and there will typically be enemies coming through this door. So if you're at C flag and you have that captured, you can go up these steps right here, and you can wall run on this right here. You can either pick off enemies in here, or you can pick off enemies on this side. So you can also do this opposite, and it's also a very dangerous method to use because you'll typically be getting shot from all directions. But if you know someone's at B, for example, then you can easily just wall run over there and flick them off like real quick. So like you can run on this, you could jump in the air, or not really, but then they'll be right over here. Or you can also, you'll be able to see enemies in this doorway over there, that doorway. My overall strategy for the map Combine for Domination is I normally skip capturing A, so I'll run right through here, and I'll go through this passageway over here, and I'll try to beat the enemies to their spawn. So I'll jump over here if there's enemies over here, then I'll take them out. But if not, I'll go through here, and there tend to be lots of enemies on C or over here, and just everywhere in general. So that's my method for Domination on Combine. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please feel free to leave a like rating below and subscribe. Also, be sure to leave some feedback in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get back to you on that.